Coach, it just kind of seemed to follow a little bit of the same script from the prior two games. Just, there were some bright spots and some spurts of offense, but overall not enough. Just 59 points, and I'm sure the free throw is not helping that either. What is kind of the magic trick or the secret to kind of getting back to where you're at least getting 60 a game and, can get 65 to 70 and have a chance to win these games?
Just a hard night. I think it's a hard night for AT, and we've just got to live through, I think, some of her just getting herself back into the decision-making and the kind of game that she has to have for us. I mean, it's not easy for a guard to be off 6 weeks and then, handle all the different kinds of things that are coming at you, who you have to guard, the magnitude of decision-making, handling the ball like she has to, and deal with her conditioning and her body. So I think it's a hard game for us to win if we don't get anything from her. And I think that could go a lot of places. I don't think we quite got Bella where we needed her early, and certainly in that second quarter. Again, I just felt like I felt like they just guarded us better. They just guarded us one-on-one, and nothing that we did created an advantage for us on the offensive end. And so, that was the challenge at half, to screen better, to use the screens better, to try to, create a 2-on-1 situation, and thought we did better, but again, gave up some real bad threes. Probably, my fault on some of the decision-making on, pressing and things like that. But they just made us pay, too. I mean, Michaela Williams is a good three-point shooter, but she hadn't shot it like that. And when you give up 9 threes, it's just going to be hard to beat that team, especially when you're only putting up 59 points. So it was a combination of both ends. I just give them a lot of credit for guarding us. They just guarded us well. They guarded us in the post one-on-one. They didn't need any help, and we didn't get real quality shots when we did throw the ball inside.
I holding a team to 66 points, oftentimes enough to win a game. But, for you, is it, I don't want to say more frustrating, but is it frustrating in the sense that you hold Kamie to 11, Suarez doesn't score, McIntosh is 7, but then Onya and, as you mentioned, Williams and Lane get you for, I think it was 41 of the 66 points?
Yeah. Again, they all of those players are dangerous. Michelle is a really good player. She tends to be in foul trouble. Only played 22 minutes and really hurt us that way. Got behind us. It felt like they either shot threes or just at the rim all day long, picked us apart. And we got real scared. We got real spread out. That gave up the rim, and then we'd make a mistake and they'd get the three. So again, they're a solid team. They're really good at they got a lot of players that can shoot the three. Kamie really makes you extend out. Suarez makes you extend out just because of her, her game. I thought Leilani McIntosh was amazing. I mean, there were times I don't think she had a shot, and she was plus, 12 or 14 at one time. And I don't, she ended up with some shots, but she really didn't even take a shot for the first 3 quarters. So they just made us pay, and we didn't have enough answers. I thought B had a pretty good game. I thought LA kind of came around. Tara, we fought hard in the second half. It's just we dug a hole in that second quarter.
Alex Colville ends up having the best plus-minus of the night. She gets a block, gets a steal. What did you see from her 16 minutes on the floor?
Right. I thought she did a better job, and again, got to just keep giving her minutes. Everything is brand new to her. I think talking about screening and screening angles and being easy to play with, recognizing when we need her to step out and set screens, recognizing when she has to post up. She's just a learning curve for her, but everything she's doing is exactly what we want her to, and we just got to keep growing her and getting her opportunities.
In an environment like this, or for the free throw side of things, how do you fix or help players make more free throws? Is that a particular concern, or is that something that just give or take each night?
Yeah, it's not like anyone stepping to the line trying to miss. So it's just the breaks of the game. I think we've shot it pretty good this year. Sometimes I think we've shot it better than sometimes I think our percentage really should be. So it all kind of evens out. It's disappointing to go to the line and go 1 for 2 and be 9 of 16 for the night. But again, I think there were a lot of holes in our game and areas of our game that wasn't good enough to to find a way to win this game.
For a stretch like this, how do you mentally approach this, and how do you not let it affect your players or you or your staff and prevent you from doing what you want to do?
Well, I mean, I think the challenge for us is that last weekend, I thought we had a lot more spirit to us. I thought we had a lot more fight. I thought the energy, probably even the preparation, it was just a more determined team, and we played like that. We played two really quality teams and went toe-to-toe with them. And for whatever reason, one or two just not quite as sharp. All of us just not quite as sharp. I don't think anyone thinks it's going to be easy, but just any kind of let up, any kind of not just, walking on the court and kind of having a savage mindset is going to – you can't beat anybody in this league. And Cal came in and did a great job and guarded us great. And we didn't respond the way I wanted us to. We didn't respond like we did last weekend. But nothing's going to change. We're a little bit different team without Charlize. Everybody scouts us different. And it's going to require what we have in the gym to step up and want the heat, want the pressure that's on us. And we've got to manage that better, and we got to compete better. I just don't think we competed for 40 minutes tonight.
Talked about Beyon Spe stepping up tonight. What did you see from her time on the floor, and what she did to help you?
She's competitive. She wants the ball. I think we finally got her in some spots where she could be effective. I thought every shot she took was a quality shot. I think that's what you get with her. If you get her quality look, she's going to be over 50%. So just got good rebounds, handled the ball, played 31 minutes. I mean, couldn't ask much more from her. So happy with her. And again, that's the production we've just got to have. We've just got to find a little bit more scoring from other people on our team.